now comes the part where we talk about WordPress themes. And your WordPress theme, if you choose to go with WordPress, is sort of the styling and the design for your website. Now, there are hundreds of thousands of themes out there, and the ones that I want to call your attention to are called drag and drop themes or drag and drop builders. Now, I think the drag and drop builders are sort of the way to go with what we're doing, because you can obviously drag and drop. You can change, you can edit, you can move around the text, you can change it, you can move around the photos, you can change it, change colors, change where things are. You have a lot of freedom. And I think that that's important because we're going to be changing our websites slowly as we get more photos and testimonials, as we come into more, video and promotional material. Our website's going to slowly change, and we need to be able to support that. So I've tried a whole bunch of them, and I named them over here. So Divi, Thrive Themes, X Theme, B Theme, Wix, Weebly, Visual Composer, and I actually returned most of them. The ones that you have to purchase, I returned Divi, returned Thrive, returned X, returned B, returned Visual Composer, because I did not like the way that they worked. I didn't like the interface, and there's something that I didn't like about it. The one that I found that I really liked is this. It's called Themify, and I'm about to show it to you, but I'll just bring up the fact that if you choose to use Themify, it would be awesome if you bought it by clicking on one of these links. And the reason is because we'll get a small percentage. Now, if you don't want to use Themify and you want to use another theme, go ahead. If you want to use Themify but you don't want to give us a little percentage, you don't have to. You can just Google Themify and type it in. But it would be awesome if you did, if you choose to go through this theme, and it's of course at no extra cost to you. Now, no more talking about that. Let's dive into what it looks like and what I like about it so much. So the first thing that I like is that there's a ton of themes and they are all mobile friendly. So Ultra is the theme that I use, which is very, very, diverse. You can do a lot of different things with it. But I just want to show you a few themes to think about. So one is called Landing, which is kind of like a landing page, which I think is a beautiful theme. So I'll just show you what it looks like. Boom. So imagine this with, I don't know why it's automatically playing. I'll stop that. But imagine this with magic material, and you could put whatever you wanted here, or you could take it out. That's the beauty of drag and drop. Here's a video background. If you wanted that to play, you could put a video in, you could do this parallax roll, you could have one of your buttons pop up like this. I don't know if you'd want to, you could do it. And there's a ton of different stuff you could do. You can look at some other options. This is called Ebooks. So look how beautiful this is. So you write what some people say. See this? You could put maybe photos of them with quotes. Photos like this. Beautiful. About you. Amazing. I'll find you another good theme to look at. You could use one right here called Agency. Agency is very nice and so simple. I'm a big fan of these full width themes. So of course, simple, totally mobile friendly, looks great, and we can just do a demo so that you can see what it looks like. Looks really, really good, and I'll change the size so you can see what it looks like when it's tiny, and it looks great as well. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. So imagine this as a magic website. Try to flex your brain to imagine what this would look like. So nice. Look at all the cubes, and look at all the, it's very beautiful. They wanted this side panel. If you wanted to have a blog, you could. You could have more pages than this. You could have less pages than this. Anything. You could change whether you want a side panel. I'll just check to make sure that that's not me blabbing. But I believe that you can actually pick the type of heading panel you want. They have so many features that you can check. So just look at some of them. You get their framework. You can change everything. You can change a ton. So, and the drag and drop builder, that's the best thing. And that's what I'm going to show you in the next video. But in this one, I just wanted to show you how many great themes there are for a magician in Themify. And if you wanted to sort them by something, they've got some free ones that you can take a look at, but I would just dive right in. I'll show you some restaurant ones which look good. This is called Events. This is beautiful. Gorgeous themes. They've got a video that plays, see this, with a bunch of different videos. So if you've got videos and you want to have a slider like this where people can look and click on different ones and move and watch them, you know, that looks really good. Here's some gallery if you want people to go through your photos in a similar way. Maybe you want photos to be written differently. If you've got events coming up, you don't have to do it like this. Here's another demo of the same theme. So someone used the theme and put it together a little bit differently. Beautiful. If you wanted a Twitter feed to be here, you could do that. If you wanted, you know, if you wanted to have a blog, there it is. There's some photos, a map, like everything that you would want, you could do. And of course, I'll just show you another one of the themes that I really like up here. Oops. Yeah, so Ultra is the one that I use, but there's also Float. I just want to show you how beautiful Float is, and with it, you can see, like, first you can have the banner up on the left, you can have it on the right, you can have it over here. Look at all the ways you can do with the header. You can put it anywhere, you can make it transparent. They've got a ton of different pre-made designs, which I'll show you in the next thing, and just totally integrates with everything. And I'll just show you what the Float theme looks like. Remember, I use Ultra, but Ultra and Float are very similar, and look how nice this is. This is a beautiful website. See how these things are sliding around? And you can do this if you want. If you want your things to slide around, you can. If you think that that's a little bit tacky and you want to do it differently, you can do it differently. But look at the grid layout, how it highlights. It's very, very nice. So this is what you would look through to find a theme that you like. And feel free to take your time, look through the theme, and then when you like one, I would say buy now. And you want to get the standard theme, unless you know anything about Photoshop or anything like that. But boom, you have the standard theme, and that's it. And you can use it on unlimited sites. If you want to have multiple sites, if you want to do this again, you could. And you get 1 full year of support. And they've got a Themify like pro program or a club or something where you can pay monthly and get access to like everything. But I'm really just vouching for this buy now of standard, and that's the one that I love. So there's a short tour of only some of the themes that you can get through Themify. There are tons and tons and tons of others, and in the next video, I will show you how to edit the themes and make them look like exactly what you want them to.